Louisa County cattle and grain farmer C.T. THIEMANN took his last family vacation in 2009, a 10-day cruise through the Caribbean. Since then, it's just been short breaks because he can't just stop daily operations on his 600-acre farm. That's when he relies on his neighbor, Casey Hoback. Even though Hoback is a turkey farmer, not a cattleman, they know enough about each other's operations to step in.
Leaving town is one thing where you need to have somebody that you can trust. It's another thing when you're spread out across across 8 or 9 miles, and you're 2 miles from a truck and you have a breakdown, and just having somebody you can call on a whim that can come help you out, knows exactly where you are, or if you're tied up, say baling hay and there's a storm coming, and kids need to be picked up from school. I can trust him to run and pick up my kids, and no questions asked. Just that's what we do. Got to get it done. We know we got to get it done, and we've got each other's backs no matter what.
It's a learning curve both ways. I mean, I've had some cattle experience in the past, so it wasn't quite as steep of a curve for me to be able to pick up on what an unhappy cow looks like, or what an unhappy pig looks like. Pigs are very, very expressive, luckily, so you can pick up on them pretty well. There's a learning curve to it because when it's not your own land, when it's not your own property, your own animals, your own equipment, you have to be aware of where everything is to a heightened extent because you don't see it every day.
In addition to hired hands, there are a few professional farmers for hire who can step in to cover a farmer on vacation. But if you have a smaller operation, by and large, a farmer depends on extended family or good neighbors to take a break. THIEMANN's family takes the occasional long weekend, thanks to Hoback. And THIEMANN has stepped in to care for Hoback's 19,000 birds in 3 turkey houses when necessary.
I had a family emergency a couple years ago and just had to leave. It was nice to know that CT was able to be there, within a few minutes' notice, to be able to pick up where I left off, and kind of the same thing with his operation. When he's out in the field, running hay, and an animal needs attention, you can see it from the tractor, from where you're at, but you've got a dark storm cloud coming. You've got to finish the hay. Having somebody you can call to help with getting the tractor for you, getting the animal up for you, whatever it may be, is invaluable.
Whether it's a crop operation or a livestock farm, farmers have to remember 1,000 details every day. Hoback and THIEMANN have taken the time to learn as much as they can about each other's operations.
We've got automatic water, so really you can scan out across the field and make sure the little blue balls or red balls, depending on which water system you have, they're up, so you have water. Make sure there's no gates left open, obviously, and then if they, in the wintertime, if they need a bale of hay, you feed them a bale of hay, or if they need silage or grain, for developing heifers or whatnot, then they feed them out.
I have lots of things written down in books about what I do to make certain things work, and in a situation where it's that last minute, I got to go right now, here's where I left off, hope you can pick it up. Sometimes having that information written down is helpful. It seems silly to write down this is how high I have heaters, this is what the water level should be in the trough, whatever it is. But sometimes having that little bit of knowledge that to me or to somebody else writing it might seem insignificant, it really does play a big role in putting all of the puzzle together.
And Hoback and THIEMANN say it's important to find someone who really cares about farming and each other's success.
You can train a temporary employee to do a lot, a fill-in person to do a lot, but they don't have that vested interest in the lifestyle, in the land, in your operation, in their own operation.
It is your livelihood. It's what supports your family. And you owe it to your livestock, especially if you have livestock, to always be thinking about them, to make sure they're getting the best care they can get no matter what, whether you're home or not. So no, you're never really away.
Electronic monitoring systems offer some support for poultry growers like Hoback, but sometimes there's no substitute for an experienced set of boots on the ground.
Because I can monitor all that stuff real time, I can see live temperature readings, I can see live pressure readings, I can see, if with cameras, if somebody pulls in the driveway, if the feed truck's in the driveway and he needs help, or if the propane man shows up and can't figure out where to go, they have new guys every once in a while, so I can see what's happening, without him having to be there all the time.
It's a way of life, and you know, I don't consider it work, and I don't believe Casey considers that what we do is work. You know, there's days, yeah, you get upset, you get frustrated, you feel like you got bamboozled by something. But, you know, we both chose this, and most farmers, I do believe, chose it. And, you know, I'm riding around on a tractor for 12 hours a day, and sometimes that is my vacation, and I really enjoy it.
Like so much in life, having close friends you trust to pick you up can really make a difference, especially in farming. In Louisa County, Virginia, I'm Ricky Gibson reporting.